start by saying something about Chikara transformations. She's someone I never talk about for a lot of reasons. Primarily because I just can't be bothered. You know, she does her own thing, so I don't mess with her, really. But there were a couple of things that I wanted to bring up about her life. One thing was she was making all kinds of disparaging comments about on-program situations, the team that she's assembled to help her lose weight. And Chikara was getting on a high horse, or Lona was getting on a high horse talking about, I would fire the whole team. They don't know what they're doing, and look, she's eating chips, and she's doing this and that and the other thing. OPS has been diagnosed with an eating disorder, officially. The team that she has assembled is trained in how to help somebody with a specific eating disorder get through the hump, you know, learning through therapy and other means to control the urges to eat, teaching her how to eat wisely, how to snack reasonably, how to not eat emotionally. OPS also has a fatty liver. And so the team is focusing on reducing the fatty liver. She's been losing weight slowly, but she has been losing weight. So I would like to tell Chikara to go fuck herself. That's to begin with, okay? There's another thing about her general content that I want to talk about. Chikara's an athlete, okay? She trains like an athlete. She eats like an athlete that has her specific area, her sport has certain body requirements. For competition, which means that, and she's talked about this, and she's also talked about having an eating disorder that she's overcome through these other pursuits like bodybuilding. I don't find it helpful to get tips on fitness and eating from an athlete. I don't. I could go to, I remember when Michael Phelps was winning all those medals, and there was an article somewhere about what he eats in a day. He eats enormous quantities of food because he burns a lot of calories. Michael Phelps has an amazing physique because he swims nonstop, right? So if I ate like Michael Phelps, I would look like Chantal. Likewise, I would not want to eat the way that figure skaters or gymnasts or ballet dancers eat, because I would never be able to do it, because it's a combination with them of calorie restriction and over exercising starting at a very young age, which stunts their growth, which delays puberty, which means that they have those little Minnie Mouse voices in many cases. So it depends on what your goal is, right? Not everyone wants to have a physique like Chikara's. If you do, that's great. And I'm not taking anything away from what she's done. But not everyone wants that body. And not everyone wants to do what's necessary to have those six-pack abs. Not everybody wants to inject steroids, which she has said she does. So I just don't find her tips helpful. I don't. I don't want to eat like that. I don't want to exercise that much. I have a whole life to live. Her life revolves around bodybuilding and her new husband, and that's great. Most people don't have that kind of time, and they don't have that inclination to look that way. So it's great that she's doing what she's doing. It's great that she's achieved what she's achieved. But I don't like this holier-than-thou attitude coming, and Peanut's like, oh, but she's a fitness person. Yes, she is, but she's an athlete. There's a difference. An athlete will have different dietary requirements than just a person who wants to lose a few pounds. And, reduce some fat, right? So that just rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like it. It reminds me of when people used to come up to me when I was going through chemo, and they would try to convince me that I should stop chemo, or I should not listen to my doctors, and go on some goofy vitamin regimen, or crystals, or meditation, or Reiki, or whatever. You're not a doctor, Chikara. You're not a fucking doctor. So stay in your goddamn lane and stop telling other people that their medical team consists of quacks. Val has access to her numbers, the blood work, everything. She will handle it the way she sees fit, in a way that suits her, because she is listening to professionals. So knock it off.